Je sais ce que je voudrais être cantinière.
Well, I was born in New Mexico, in Roswell, New Mexico, as a matter of fact. And we moved to Texas when I was in the 8th grade, to Midland, Texas. And in Texas, everything is very competitive, bigger, louder, faster. And so when I was 17, I tried out for the part of Maria in The Sound of Music at the school musical. And I got the part. So that was my first brush with real music theater and being a part of the drama that goes on stage. So I went on to study voice at Texas Tech University and got a bachelor's and a master's there. Had some great vocal instruction and some great operatic instruction. And then I moved to New York and entered school at the Manhattan School of Music, mainly to win the favor of John Crosby, who was the president of the school at that time, and also the founder of the Santa Fe Opera. Because Santa Fe Opera was my main goal as a young singer because it was regional, it was in my area. It's the only opera company that I really grew up knowing anything about. So my goal was to sing at the Santa Fe Opera. So I thought I could get there via New York. It seems kind of a long way around, doesn't it? And eventually I did. And I've sung there many, many times since. So. There was a moment when I was in my second year of graduate studies at the Manhattan School of Music. And they were casting the big opera production for that year. It was Massenet's Cherubin, which is a whole opera about Cherubino. And I auditioned for it, not thinking that I would get it because I was just a kid from Texas who didn't have all that much real professional background or anything like that. And I think I was probably 26, and I thought, this is a big school. We're in New York City. They're not going to cast me. And they cast me as the title role in an opera that was going to be performed in New York City and reviewed by the New York Times. And I thought, if they have that much faith in me, this might actually work, this career thing that I had in mind that I really wanted to try. Up until that point, I had thought I would be thrilled to have that kind of bus and truck career, you know, where you get on a bus and you go through the Appalachia singing at every small town. And I thought, if someone would just pay me to do that, I'd be thrilled. Never dreaming that, you know, within a couple of years, I'd win a Tucker Award and win the Met competition and, you know, win a McAllister Award and win all these things that started coming my way. And I thought, how did this happen? 2 years ago, I was, you know, singing in opera scenes in Texas and not thinking I was ever going to do anything. And then suddenly in 2 years, this happened. It was a big shift, tectonic shift in my future. And basically, I just tried to hang on ever since and not be exposed as the fraud that I was sure I was. It's pretty amazing. Pretty lucky.